Starting off with makeup. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this palette because it gives me the right amount of shimmer and matte shades. The only thing I would say about this, you all, is that there's a lot of fallout. But I really do love this palette because it lasts all day. It's not patchy. It goes on beautifully with fingers or with brushes, and it's easy to manipulate. And that's what we look for when it comes to eyeshadows. We don't want it to be patchy. We want to get pigment. We want it to wear all day long. That's what you're getting from this. So there's the benefits with having this palette. The only downside is the fallout, and that's it. That's why this ranked number 10, but it's still a very good palette. Number 9 is the Aqua Foundation from Kogendo. I love this foundation for an everyday look. When I'm running errands, if I just want a minimal amount of coverage, that's what I'm getting from this. And even if I wanted to take photos during my, running around, and sometimes we do impromptu photos as a content creator, sometimes you do that, lifestyle photos. This is really great for that because it's camera ready makeup, not a full coverage foundation. It is buildable, but not to like a Gucci or it's another full coverage, a Huda Beauty kind of coverage. You're not gonna get that with this one. Coming in at number 8 would be my Valentino DN2. It's a semi-matte, but it's not full coverage like the coverage that I've been looking for of late. So that's why this is coming in at number 8, but it is buildable. I do love that this is a flawless finish. It is true to my skin tone, and it wears all day for the 8 hours that I wear it or more. So I am confident with this one, but again, I've been of late looking at the full coverage glam makeup looks, and that's why these ones are ranking where they're ranking. Next up on the ranking list, on Seankbeauty's ranking list, we have the Real Skin from Chantecaille. This is a really great concealer. I'm wearing shade 9. The only thing with this is that it's not giving me the yellow hue. I do love the stick formulation of this, but again, it doesn't give me the yellow hue that I love, but I do love the formulations. Next up, face powders, is the Fenty Beauty 410. I really love this, but what I don't get from 410, I think I probably get it in 420, is just a deeper brown shade that I would really love. My Gucci number 12 pretty much is similar to this. It gives you this flawless finish, but it's not really a deeper, like the MAC skin finish in Dark Deep. That's the color that I really, really love. Or my BR 152 from Chanel. So that's why this is ranking number 6 on my list. It's still good, but it's just, I need it to be like a deeper color for me. And that's my bad, because I ended up getting this one. I had actually given one of these away, and then I ended up purchasing one. Go figure that. Coming in at number 5 is my Ultra Le Teint from Chanel. And the reason why this has made it to number 5 is because I found the love of my life foundation. And you all know, if you've been with me for a while, this has been the love of my life foundation for a long time. This is BD 121, and sometimes I wear 131. Still a really great foundation, lasts all day, is full coverage, but this has quickly been knocked out of the way, and I'll show you all when I show you which one I'm talking about that is ranking high up there. If you know what it is, leave it down below, but yeah. Number 4 is Neck and Neck, and I have to show both of these. The first one is my Tom Ford Forbidden Pink. As you can see, I've gone crazy in these shimmer shades. They are absolutely beautiful, and if I can have 2 for number 4, it would have to be my Tom Ford Contour Palette in Intensity 3. I am in love with these palettes. I find myself digging in these a ton when I need to contour, when I need to contour my lips, when I need to add some shimmer to my eyes, if I wanted just a monocolor. Yes, I put these both at number 4 because they're both so good. Like, these are my top 5s that I'm showing y'all right now. Next up, at number 3. And this is Gucci's bronzer. You all know that I should talk about this bronzer a ton. This is number 5. Let me make sure I'm showing y'all the full one. This is so beautiful. It is flawless going on. It is highly ranked on Sephora. This is really great to blend out color. It is so great to warm up the skin if you're a deeper skin tone. It just stays on all day. As you can see, I still have this sun-kissed glow to me. It is just a really great palette. And if days that I don't want to do a contour, I can do what I call a dry contour and just contour my nose with this, and it is just absolutely lovely. Today, I'm just wearing it as a flush of color in my transition area. And this is just, it lasts all day. It's such a great formula, and I hope Gucci never changes it. I haven't called yet to find out if there is a refillable on this, but this is a really great bronzer. Coming in at number 2. I've been into red shades lately. This Hermes lipstick in number 66. It is so good. It lasts all day. It is flawless. It is a bright red that is not overdone. It goes on smooth. It glides on like butter. It feels so velvety and nice on the lips. Jane Scarlett from Gucci used to be my go-to red. I still love that red. Remember, I wear reds, but I have to rank my Hermes number 66 as definitely number 2. Number 2 on the list. I have to have 2 for number 1. The Laura Mercier banana powder. Flawless, airbrushed look, blurs out lines, does not crease, does what you need it to do, and it just gives what you need it to give. It is just a beautiful formulation. I hope Laura Mercier never changes this. This color, oh sorry you guys, this is not banana, this is honey. It's just a beautiful hue of yellow, and that's why I love this. And coming up as another number 1, this is Beat Out My Chanel. This is the Gucci matte foundation in 430, and it is just yummy. It gives me full coverage. It gives me glam. It lasts all day. It photographs beautifully. It is one that's not patchy. And I don't know, this is just the GOAT right now for me. It is a great formula. Mugler Angel Elixir. This bottle is absolutely beautiful. It was gifted. I fell in love with this fragrance on the tail end of 2023, and that's why it's made it to number 5, because I still want to enjoy this fragrance. I will say that it does not last on me as long as some of the other fragrances I'm going to talk about, but this is a really great one. There's patchouli, peppercorn, pink peppercorn, there's jasmine in here, bergamot. What else do I smell? Vanilla and musk. It is just a really great fragrance. It really is. And can we just appreciate the bottle here? I just did a campaign with them, and I can't wait to show you all when that launches. But this is such a great fragrance, and I love the substantial size of the bottle, and I really appreciate these brands for appreciating me and my insight that I bring on their fragrances and their products. And I definitely say if you go after this one, and they give you a little small sample one along with this, you won't be disappointed at all. Coming in at number 4. This is not popular because everybody talks about 540 from Baccarat Rouge, but Maison Francis Kurkdjian 724. The 724 is absolutely amazing. This has bergamot, it has jasmine, it has amberette, musk. It is such a good fragrance that is so underrated, and not a lot of people talk about it. And I enjoy this more than my Baccarat Rouge 540, to be 100% honest, in my opinion. I also love to layer this with my Baccarat Rouge 540 body oil that has the shimmer in there. It is a sweet combination. It's absolutely lovely for nights when you're going out on the town. Like for New Year's, I probably would wear those two together. because it's such a great combination. 540 did not make it on this list because 724 knocked 540 out. And Maison Francis Kurkdjian has some really great fragrances. His Aqua line, they invited me to an event they had when they launched the Aqua, I don't know if it's Aqua Forte. It was one of the Aqua fragrances. And you all, I enjoyed that fragrance more than the 540 as well. So I definitely say, you know, if you get to your Neiman Marcus, any fragrance house that carries that line, check out more fragrances from that house because there's so many beautiful fragrances other than Baccarat Rouge 540. And I don't know, maybe Baccarat became more popularized because a lot of people kept talking about it. And so that made it so like, I need to have this. But don't sleep on the other fragrances of that house because you're going to absolutely love some of the other fragrances. And I'll tell you, start with 724 because you'll be amazed how wonderful that fragrance is. Coming in at number 3 on Seankbeauty's favorite list of fragrances is none other than Byredo's Reine de Nuit. This is for the woman that is confident in her sex appeal. She is embracing every part of her femininity, and her fragrance is announcing her entrance. That is what this is giving you. This is a fragrance that is not offensive, even though it is intense and will last on you for 24 hours. No joke. That's how long it lasts on me. It has blackcurrant and rose, violet, patchouli, and musk. Patchouli is my favorite note, and I will tell you all, this fragrance makes not only you feel good in your skin, it also makes the people who get whiff of your sillage enjoy you. My friend Susie, when I wore this the first time, and I'll never forget it because she's the main one that stood out to me with this one. I had it in my hair, all over my clothes. And she just stayed so close to me. She was like, oh my gosh, what is that you're wearing? And I told her it's the Byredo Reine de Nuit. I am not a gatekeeper. I will share because there's enough for all of us to smell good. And this one, you all, if you're on a first date, put this on. I promise you, you'll be DMing me, Sean, guess what? He put a ring on it. No, I was playing. But it's really good. It's a really good fragrance. So yes, that has made it to number 3. All right, ladies, coming in at number 2 and making it on Seankbeauty's favorite list for 2023 in the category of fragrance, drum roll, please. Parfum de Mali de Ligne Exclusive. Oh my goodness, friends. This fragrance, hands down, if I had to visually describe it, Love Shack Fancy. It's soft, it's feminine, it's classy. It's for that type of characteristic of woman, right? When I say soft, I don't mean soft as in the smell. I mean soft as in the characteristic of woman that would wear this. My boyfriend, my husband. She's not afraid to let her man take charge. That's what I love about Parfum de Mali Exclusive. I wear this when I'm doing solo date nights. I wear this when I'm going out with friends. Whether we're going to an upscale restaurant or if we're going to an opera or some kind of upscale event, that's when I grab this. When I'm wearing like a very feminine outfit, something very flowy, Parfum de Mali makes me really embrace my feminine energy. That's why I really love this fragrance, why it's made it to number 2, and it lasts on me more than 8 hours. This has oud and vanilla, musk. It also has your Turkish rose, which is one of the top notes of it, as well as rhubarb. This is just a really great fragrance. And again, I'm a patchouli girl, so a lot of these fragrances have patchouli in them. I definitely say go and sample and see how you like them. If you're a girly girl, this is gonna be your fragrance. Honestly, this is such a good fragrance. I won't even lie. And that's why it's made it to number 2. When I did my video for a natural makeup look, this is number 1. It is one that can be layered or worn alone. And it is from Maison Crivelli, and this is the Hibiscus Mahajad. It opens with this herbaceous green note, and then at the heart is iris and oud maracuja, but the dry down is this rich, spicy I don't know, it's like patchouli and sandalwood. That's what you're getting from this. It's one that really cannot be categorized. It's so yummy. And I mentioned earlier about how Tybod actually was able to capture his experiences with his journeys in his fragrances. If he describes why he created this fragrance, like if it was raining on a mountain or da 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 da, you actually will be taken into that moment and realize, oh my gosh, you really captured that in this fragrance. Like, I so get that. And that's why this fragrance I put on from earlier today, you all, this is still like on me strong. My cousin is like, you need to send me one of these. We are fragrance women, and you all know that I really am all about how you present yourself. We are one cohesive piece when people see us, the way that we take care of our hair and our skin, our makeup, how it's applied, the way that we dress, the way that we speak and present ourselves. All of that is your package to the world every time you step out the door. And even the way that you smell, you should have a scent emanating from you that people would say, it makes sense that she smells that way. That's why I really love beauty as a whole and fashion. Fashion definitely comes into beauty because we all put on clothing and we all want to look good and feel right in our clothing, because when you look good, you feel good. All right, in the category of ready to wear, coming in at number 7, because I'm gonna rank this 1 to 7 on Seankbeauty's favorite list, is the YSL Opium Heels. These are, I didn't go after the 110s. I had the 110s, I took them back and went after the 80 MMs. The reason why this is number 7 is because these shoes can be very uncomfortable. I had to use a blow dryer on the patent leather strap across the toe because it was super duper tight. And anybody who has these shoes will tell you these shoes are not comfortable, especially if you have the really high ones. If you're gonna just keep it as a keepsake to look beautiful in your closet and not wear the shoes, have at it. But these shoes are a pretty penny and they have gone up in price since I bought mine. And I will tell you all, now I can wear these shoes comfortably. I have worn this at the past 2 New York Fashion Weeks that I've been to. I wear this in videos. It is a comfortable shoe now, but I don't have it at the 110 MMs. Saint Laurent, their shoe sizing also is a little bit weird because you'll have to go up. Sometimes I have to go up 2 sizes. Other times I just go up 1 size. I wear a size 10. I can either wear a 12 or an 11, depending on the style of shoe. So, and I have to do that with Carolina Herrera's shoes too. Mostly in ready to wear, I have found, in my opinion, that I have to size up to be comfortable in shoes. And for me, being fashionable and comfortable, they go hand in hand. Those two have to lock arms. I'm to the stage in my life where I cannot be fidgeting around. I cannot be limping around. I have to be comfortable in ready to wear. And especially if you're spending this kind of money on shoes, bags, etc., you need to make sure that you're getting the most out of your spend. So that's why this has made it to number 7. Oh my goodness. Number 6 is these Saint Laurent. They're kind of like a legging, but they're really high shine leather leggings. They are so beautiful, but I will tell you all, the maintenance on these pants, they're up there with maintenance. And of course, that's what you're going to do when you're getting ready to wear. So that's something to think about. When you get ready to wear, you got to think about how you're going to maintain it, because you don't want, when you, like, again, spending a premium on items, you really don't want to not taking care of them by throwing them in the washer or whatever. So I definitely say take good care of your ready to wear. Making it at number 5 is the Givenchy black tuxedo blazer that I have. Now I do have the suit, but I like to wear the pants separate from the blazer. This blazer dresses up everything, the most casual of outfits. It is great quality, a lot of use for my buck. with this blazer. I wear this a ton. Again, I am not the type that I'm just not going to be the one to show you one piece and you never see it again. I'm going to wear my pieces over and over again. It's classic. It's a neutral color. You can wear it so many different ways. And I love to style it by rolling up the sleeves. Sometimes I wear the sleeves down, especially when I wear the entire suit. But this is just a really quality blazer. And I dry clean it, of course, because again, when you're paying a premium for ready to wear, you definitely want to take care of it with the maintenance. Coming in at number 4 is this beautiful vest that I bought from the men's section at Saint Laurent. This is made with impeccable craftsmanship and it is a quality piece. And you all, what I love about Saint Laurent, every time I come there, they're like, oh, because I've got to look around. It's going to take me some time and I know what I'm coming for. I know what I'm coming for as far as quality goes. I may not know the exact piece, but I do know I'm coming there for something that's different, that's unique, that's comfortable, but that's classic. And one that not a lot of people have. I'm not the type to go after what the masses have. I like to do things differently. And I think that's what makes content creating unique because people want to see what's different. Instead of seeing everybody wearing a, let's say, Lady Dior bag, even though that's a wonderful bag, you know, we want to see things that's different as well. What I love about this vest is it is one that I can adjust around the neck and I can adjust it around the back. So whether I wear a t-shirt or a white button down, there's the versatility that comes with this vest that allows me the grace to adjust it however I please to achieve the look that I want. So that's why I really love this vest. And again, this is a piece that I actually put in the dry cleaners because I don't want this to get messed up. I wore this to Negree's Houston runway show when I flew down for it. I actually have to put up that video, you all. I did 3 cities in 72 hours and they just took a bunch of photos of me with this on. It's a really great vest. That's all I've got to say about it. So that's ranking in at number 4. Ranking in number 3 is from my favorite jewelers, and that is Tiffany and Company. I have worked with them in some collaborative projects in the past. I also buy jewelry and homeware and everything from Tiffany and Company. Their homeware is absolutely beautiful. If someone that you love has a shower or, you know, as a birthday, they have some really great gifts that you can gift them that are under $250, under $500. What I love about Tiffany and Company as well, y'all, is that if your pieces need to be cleaned, as long as you have that piece, they will clean it for you. And my essays will call me and say, hey, it's time for you to come in and have your pieces clean. Also, when it's my birthday, hey, when can you come in? It's time for us to celebrate your birthday with you and us do a celebration toast. Like, that's the reason why I love Tiffany and Company so much. And I get to go to a lot of their specialty events. So a huge thank you to Tiffany and Company, because I do know that a couple of them do watch my channel. And they have become so dear and close to me that is the jeweler that I don't even see myself going to another jeweler. Even if I got married, I would want a Tiffany ring because they have made me feel special. And what I have learned from Tiffany and Company's customer service with how they make me feel special is the way that I want to make others feel when I'm privileged to meet other people, like my friends that I have met over the years, and even my subscribers. Like, I want y'all to feel special, and I have learned a lot of that, not only from my parents, but from Tiffany and Company as well. The way that they pay attention to you, they listen to you, they love on you, they remember you even after the purchase is done is so special. And that's why I want to make people feel special. I'm like, if all of us would make each other feel special like this, the world would be such a beautiful place. So if you've never had the privilege of walking into a Tiffany and Company and really seeing their top-notch quality customer service, I definitely implore you to do so. And there is a Tiffany and Company in Dallas at North Park Mall. There's one at the Galleria Mall in Dallas. There's also the Tiffany and Company flagship that I often go to in New York City. I have done a tour of the flagship store, and it is absolutely beautiful, you all. You need to check that out and schedule a time to go there when you're in New York City. There's also a wonderful Tiffany and Company at the Arboretum in Austin, Texas. So I've just given you quite a bit of Tiffany and Companies to check out. Number 2 is going to be 2 pieces because they're from the same house. Saint Laurent. The Saint Laurent card case and the Saint Laurent Uptown clutch in pebble leather. These have made it to number 2. I bought these 2 together. The reason why I love these so much is the fact that the pebble leather, you can wipe this off. I've had this for a while, I guess a couple of months, and it is not tarnished. I do love to take care of the things that I spend a good amount on, but I will say that this is durable, it's classy, it's sleek, it's chic, it's everything. And on the Uptown clutch in pebble leather, yes, patent leather, you're gonna have to polish that a lot. That's why I had to return that one. But this is just classy, it's classic, timeless, and very, very sleek and sexy. That's why I love these 2 pieces. This red bag I bought from Fashion File. You all, this has been on my wish list for a long time. And that if you see my past videos, I've been using the toiletry bag from Chanel that they do with their Christmas sets or whatever. And I bought the chain for it and did my own little DIY that they had videos going on. And after a while, it's just like, one day I'm gonna have that classic flap that I had on my list. And yes, ma'am. This red, it gives me the right amount of pop of color in the most neutral of look. It will level up my most casual outfits. It will level up my dressy outfits. It is just a beautiful bag. And I will tell you, because of the world we live in right now, I wear this bag only in upscale areas and areas that I know are safe. Other than that, I wouldn't wear this bag. Or if I feel like getting a lot of attention with this bag, I will turn it where the CC is, you know, disclosed, where you can't see it. So that's the only thing I would say about this bag. Other than that, this is lovely. It is so good. It's quality. It fits a lot. My phone, my keys, my hand cream from Chanel, everything, it fits in that bag. Now, here's the thing I would say. I know a lot of people don't like to go after the lambskin because you have to babysit that bag. I don't babysit this bag at all. And I made sure though that I did not bring this bag traveling because I've worn it so much. And I don't want to wear that out like I'm wearing out my YSL opium sandals. Pretty penny. I also saw Evelyn these shoes from Chanel that I absolutely love, these boots. They're also a pretty penny. I've got I don't know. I've got to wait for a sale or something else that's got to happen for me to get those boots. You've got to really pace yourself when it comes to luxury, and you need to, you know, not go with the impulsive buys, not be so persuaded by social media to think, oh, I need to get in with the in crowd. Pace yourself. Like I said, I had this on my wish list for a very long time, and it didn't matter how long I waited. When I got it, it was the right time, right? And we have seen the classic flap for years, over and over from different influencers, but I didn't take the plunge because I knew what I could do financially, and I didn't want to exacerbate my account. I didn't want to go in debt over purchases. And remember, these are things, it's great to have nice things. Let me put this out there. It's great to have nice things, but don't let nice things have you. Don't find yourself going in debt over really nice things. I've showed you a lot of beautiful, nice things here on my channel today, but I want you all to be mindful about your spending. I want you to be better informed. I want you to look at where there's a gap, and if you can afford it, go after it. But don't go after it because somebody else tells you to get it and then you have regrets when you purchase it. That's why we see a lot of videos that are my regret purchases, right? Best and worst purchases. We see those luxury videos all the time. And so it's really important for us to be mindful in the way that we're spending our money, also looking at what we need, what we want, and if our budget can handle it. So for me personally, I'm a content creator. This is my job. This is what I do, right? You don't have to have a whole heavy case of makeup and it's all luxury if you don't want to. You know what I mean? If that's not your job. You don't have to have a lot of luxury pieces and ready to wear if that's not your job. If it's your thing and you want to have that, then great. If it's not putting you in debt. I don't know why I'm going down this rabbit hole, but maybe this is for someone, especially with me having a lot of young ladies who are in their 20s on my channel. I want you to have nice things. I want you to appreciate and love the best things in life and experience that. But the one thing I don't want you to do is to go in debt over things, right? Things that are being thrown at you all the time. For me, I get you informed. I give you insight. I show you what's out there. I show you what's new. A lot of times I do techniques with makeup and skincare. It's not all the time that I'm, reviewing a product. But again, this is my job. And if you see that something that I show you while I'm doing my job is something that you want and that your budget can handle, then definitely go after that. I think there needs to be conversations had about, like I was sharing with my little cousin who's 8 years old, taking her through the toy store. I said she had like a ton of things in her hand, but we have to teach each other while we're young, right? Because a lot of this isn't taught. I told her, I said, we're going through an economic crisis. Inflation is at its all-time high. And so you really need to be conservative in the way that you're spending your money. Her aunt gave her like 40 bucks. And this is a conversation I'm having with her, and she's intelligent enough to know exactly what I mean. So she's trying to, and I'm like, do you love it? Are you going to use it? Education is key, friends. It's not just about consumption. It's consuming with information and making sure that what you're doing is sustainable and what you're purchasing is sustainable. And if you purchase a high-end ticket item like ready to wear, understand that that comes with another expense of maintenance. So again, education is going to be key when it comes to the luxury world. And even though I'm in the luxury world, I even do this for myself. My fashion girlfriends, they're doing the same thing. They're looking at what they have in their closet. And if they want a Chanel classic flap or a unicorn bag from Chanel or Dior, well, especially Chanel, they'll go pre-loved, right? So if they're doing it, you should be doing it too, right? We're not running after Birkins and trying to show that we have a million Birkins in our closet. Like, to me, that's not practical. That's overconsumption, right? Now, if you can do it, go ahead and do it, but that's still overconsumption. How many bags can you really enjoy if you have like 100 Birkins sitting in your closet? I'm just being honest. But if it's your job, then go for it, because you're showing what's new and different. I just don't see a lot of people like purchasing Birkins and saying, this is my newest, greatest purchase from Hermes, a new Birkin. I definitely see it with the Kellys, but Birkins are up there. They're like $30,000. So, have at it if you're a billionaire, but I definitely say we want to be more mindful in the way that we're spending. But I just wanted to bring that educational piece to it. But hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Evelyn, I hope you found my favorites list to be informative, fun. Let me know if you're going to get anything. I'm super duper curious. Y'all know I'm nosy like that. Leave it down below, and whatever else you want to see from me next. It is 1:16 in the morning. We are wrapping up this video. I love you all. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and happy New Year. Mwah. I'll see y'all tomorrow.